So you made it to Lotan. Congratulations. This short is designed to be just Lotan in a nutshell. It's not an in-depth guide on how to beat Lotan. So in phase one, you want to play aggressive and get Lotan in her corner. And when you get her in her corner, you gain a smite charge. With that smite charge, you can remove her desecration charges by either doing your second medium in your 5-hit combo or your SP1. And then once you remove enough of her smite charges, she will go into her wounded stage, and then you can either rinse and repeat, or you can beat her down enough where she has more health and you got to go on to phase two. Now in phase two, you want to be in your corner. That's how you get the smite charge. And on your 4th light attack in your 5-hit combo, you remove desecration charges, or you can remove them by using your striker. So either one. It's a little bit dicey because you got to be in the corner, but you know, her special one is easy dex. I would not recommend pushing her to an SP2, so keep that in mind. Once you get her in a wounded spade and beat her down enough, you'll move on to phase 3. In phase 3, you don't want her in the corner. You want to be between the Maelstrom, which is the cloud in the middle of the screen, and her corner. That's how you get your smite charges. And in order to remove her desecration charges, you want to either parry or throw your SP2. And once you do that enough times, you'll enter her wounded state. You can beat her down enough so she has low health, and you can move on to phase 4. Now in phase 4, the Maelstrom will be in the middle of the screen, and either you or her or both of y'all got to be in the Maelstrom in order to get your smite charge. And in order to remove her desecration charges, you've got to either dex or heavy. Now keep in mind, when she heavies, she's going to be passively unstoppable, and she's stun immune in this phase, but you still can heavier or you can just dex. I found dexing easier. In phase 5, the Maelstrom is all over the stage, and in order to get your smite charge, you got to dex the second hit of her special 1. You can do it with a special 2, but it's a little bit tricky. And then after you dex it, dash right in. You'll gain an untouchable before the special ends on the 3rd hit, and then you will be able to remove her smite charges and still do damage to her. Again, this short is just a Lotan in a nutshell, so you can understand what you're doing. There are more in-depth guides out there on how to beat her. Just use this short as a guide to get an understanding of the fight. Best of luck against Lotan.